Hey kids, some of you are having trouble writing the literary analysis essay. This video will show you how to do it, okay? Maybe some of you haven't signed on till now. That's why I need to explain to you for the 10th time how to write this essay. It's called a literary analysis essay, okay? These are directions. How does the author use one literary element, such as character, to show the central idea of a story? Bang. So we read the story called The Fun They Had. Read it online. If you don't want to read it, watch my YouTube video on it. So basically the essay turns into how does Isaac Asimov use character to show the central idea of the fun they had. Okay? Before you write the essay, we've been doing all this. We've been doing homework, writing long paragraphs, using periods, capitalizing the right words. I'll explain to you in a little bit. All right, central ideas. What's the purpose? Why did he write it? Okay, and he didn't write it because Margie is doing this. He wrote it to tell the world something. Tell me what the author is telling the world. If you don't know what a literary element is, just remember character. If anybody asks you for the rest of your life, what's a literary element? Just say character. And then make sure you can do the essay. And not just that, remember, you have to write good introduction and conclusion paragraphs, which we've already discussed. And I've already made YouTube videos for those. Read the fun they had. Understand what happens. Understand the topic. Gracious. If you don't understand it, go on Spark Notes and figure out what happened in the fun they had. But only after you read the fun they had. But this is an easy story. You should be able to figure out what happened in the fun they had. And then understand the central idea. And know how the author uses one literal element. Character. Whenever I say literal element, just think character. And then write your meat eel paragraph. Main idea, evidence, analyze your evidence, give me more evidence. Look, evidence is just a fancy way of saying quote. So give me another quote, explain how the quote backs up your main point, and then go back to your main point, all right? That's a meat eel paragraph already. This could be your first sentence in your body paragraph, not the intro, the body. You should outline the body first before you do the intro, okay? A lot of students don't know how to write essays because they start with the intro and they don't know what they're doing. You don't know what you don't know what you're doing unless you know what you're going to write about. So start with the body, outline the body. Here's an outline of the body. Asimov uses character to show the central idea of, then you got to figure that out for yourself. And then give me evidence. Margie says, and explain how that evidence backs you up. Okay? The explanation should be in 2 to 3 sentences. If it's in one sentence, you'll probably get a 70. Then give me more evidence, another quote, and explain how that quote shows your main idea, that the author is using character to show the central idea. Notice I didn't tell you what the central idea is. Some things you have to figure out for yourself. And then you have to know how to write an intro and conclusion. I have an assignment on this. This is one way, the red way, and this is another way, the blue way. You can watch the YouTube video on how to write an intro. Okay? This is a sample introduction to the essay. Say something to get the reader's attention, and then summarize the fun they had, and then get to your main point. Have the body, and then this is your conclusion. So as you can see, Asimov uses character to show the central idea. The fun they had is about summarize what the author's trying to prove with his story, and then tell the readers to do or believe in something. This is how to find the central idea of the fun they had. Pause it, right? Basically, to find the central idea, you should do 3 things. Know what happened, know the topic, and then explain what's the author saying about the topic. What's the author saying about school? What's the author saying about online school? That's how you get central idea. This is how you've been taught to write a body paragraph. This is what we use in our school. Me eel. It's thicker. All right, we like thick body paragraphs in our school. We don't like those flimsy 4-sentence paragraphs. All right, you're a big boy or big girl now. Write big paragraphs. There, you saw this already. Before we embarked on this journey to write the essay for the fun they had. We wrote paragraphs on how our day is going. They're still mid-yield. They're still 8 to 10 sentence paragraphs. We did that once. We did that twice. We did it so many times. All right. So go to Google Classroom now and start doing all the work you're missing. Okay. I'm entering zeros this week and I'm calling all your homes to make sure that you pass the first marking period. Periods 1 and 2 are blended learning. So I'm not doing online meetings anymore for periods 1 and 2, okay? Because you signed up for blended learning. You told the school you're going to show up. So you got to show up, all right? The kids who are coming to school are getting very valuable lessons, all right? I'm showing them exactly what to do. It helps if you did some work before you came to school. That way I can check your work. But if you don't help yourself, I can't help you. Okay, so you need to show that you're doing the work. So when you come to school, I can see what you're doing, and then I can try to help you. If you come to school and you're doing the personal paragraph, you're kind of behind because we were doing that like last month. All right. But you have to show me you can write a personal paragraph before you write this essay. So please start from assignment number 1 and just do as much as you can, and I'll help you do a good job on the test. I can't help you unless you help yourself. Okay? Good luck. If you haven't been doing the work, do the work. If you're done with the work, that's great. We'll do more work. Okay? Take care.